Hi, this is Cheryl. While I am an accountant, I may not be your accountant. So please either reach out to yours or reach out to me. Let's set something up so that I can make sure, or you can make sure, that the advice that the information that I give out is applicable to you and your situation. Don't just apply it. Make sure you are getting excellent advice based on your specific situation. Take this information and use it to the best of your ability with your tax preparer, with your accountant, in order to get you the biggest deduction for your taxes. I look forward to continuing to give you great information so that you can live your best life.
Hello, hello. Good morning. Okay. So Lisa, what do you mean it's a delayed start? Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Vic. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Dawn. Lovely to see you all this morning. Lisa was watching my day 3 vlog, which I redid all of my Vlogtober videos yesterday. So three new ones got posted yesterday, and I have one that's just about ready for today. Then I need to go ahead and do one for Saturday and Sunday, and maybe Monday, so that I can have them ready to go up. But yeah. Oh, I was already speaking at the intro before the video started. That's probably some kind of a glitch with because I didn't edit that one. I just, maybe it edited it. So yeah, I mean, it couldn't be over 60 seconds. Ooh, one moment, please. Come on, I need something. Ha! Got you. Good morning, Heather. Remember the bug I was talking about the other day? Well, I either got him or his cousin. I don't know which one it was, but dead now. Well, I think that is important to know. Yeah, lots of legs. So Lisa, what are you asking or saying? I think what is important to know about the fact that it cut it short. Ew, why are you gonna go put a spider on my screen? Vic is asking why I redid the vlogs. So I redid them. I redid them because I was following the guys, like that guy that I posted about. Doing Vlogtober, I was following his prompts the first 2 days, and I'm like, you don't really need to follow his prompts, number one. Number two, his prompts weren't coming out until super late in the day, on the day that we're supposed to make the video. And I'm like, Dude, you are way too late in the day for me to be messing with you and waiting on you to give me the prompt for the new day. So I made my own. I used ChatGPT to help me make my own prompts to give me some guidelines of what to do for all 31 days. And since I did that, I went back and did a new video for day 1 and day 2. And then I had to do one for day 3. And I went ahead and did my day 4. So the only problem is because it's a short, it needs to be vertical. And iMovie made it horizontal. And so now I have to either see if I can put it into Clipchamp and make it be correct, or I'm gonna have to just download the videos to my computer so that I can put it in Clipchamp and make it vertical, because I recorded the stuff I recorded vertical, but I put pictures in too. So anyway, hopefully pretty quickly after we get off of this call, I will be able to maneuver that and get day 4 up, because I would rather have it up and off my plate. I am doing a AI summit today. Heather's doing it too. So it's actually it's like a 6-hour thing, so 5 or 6 hours. So it's gonna be like from 11 to 4 my time. So I will be listening to that in the background, or on, watching on the other screen while I am working on taxes today. And speaking of taxes, did you know that it's super easy to get your items put over into a Dropbox for me to do your taxes? Number 1. Number 2, I don't need all your receipts. Like, you don't have to scan all the whole stuff. All I need are the totals. And I have a really easy cheat sheet to help you fill out the totals to get them over to me. And then all of the forms, which you can just, take a picture with your phone if that's all you have the ability to do. Otherwise, you can scan them in, make them a PDF. Super easy. If you need any help doing that, I'm absolutely willing to help you understand how to go about doing that stuff. What else? So it's not a hard process to get me the information. It's as easy as taking it to a local office. It's even easier because you don't even have to leave your house. And we have a whole hour together where we talk about what you put into the file and what I may be missing still. And we go back and we do our best to maximize your deductions during that hour so that when I actually do your taxes, you get the best deal possible. So there's that. Number 1. Number 2, if you are behind on your taxes, please reach out to me, because you're not alone. You're not the only one. I have a whole slew of new clients that are, 1, 2, 5 years behind. It's okay. We will get you caught up. And so yeah, I do taxes, I do bookkeeping, I do consultations. I have the membership to help you get the most of all of your finances, personal, business, help you build revenue streams. We run the whole thing over there. You know, anything that you need, if you need help with your reselling, I don't teach reselling, but I do it. So obviously I have opinions on how to do that, and I can help you, create your SOPs, which is standard operating procedures. Everything should have one. Right down to washing your dishes, cleaning the bathroom. Everything should have an SOP. All right, let's see. So Heather did a video yesterday on personal power. That's her theme for the month and her content, but she did not say it. She didn't call it a vlog. So the reason that I'm calling it a vlog is just because I want to participate in Vlogtober, hashtag Vlogtober, so people can actually click on the hashtag and find other people that are participating in Vlogtober. So I'm adding that in. I'm trying to make sure that I add my tax deductible life in and my accountant hashtag in. So it's going to be going through, business, personal, puppies, travel. I'm going to get to talk about all those things during the month because those things are the things that mean the most to me. So Robin says you and Heather are the AI masters, maybe within our small group. So Heather, Renee, and I within our small group, but not in the grand scheme of things. Like, what you guys have seen so far is just the tip of the tip of the tip of the iceberg. And it's like, there's this massive iceberg that you see above the water, and you know how icebergs work, right? The majority of it is below the water. So you see this massive thing that's above the water. And if you go to the very, very tippy top of what you can see, and then you go to the tippy top of that, and you go to the tippy top, we're like the cherry on the top. Heather and I are like the little two little cherries sitting on top of the very tippy top of the iceberg. That's how much we know about AI compared to other people. So Heather says we are going to learn today. Robin says, join the membership so you get the most support. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Heather says, I didn't even know until we looked at my stuff. And grateful. Well, Heather, I'm grateful to have you too. Dawn says, hit that like button. Yes, please hit that like button. And then Heather says, today we're about to get mind blown. I'm almost sure of it. Oh, I'm absolutely sure of it. And the thing is, I know what kinds of things are out there. And I have a lot of tools that I've never even used, that are AI based, because the tools themselves are over my head. It's like, I bought these things and I can't even use them because it's not that they're hard. Like, it's not that they're hard. I can't figure them out. So Heather, I mean, we might have to try this one program. It's supposed to be able to create courses and books, and I haven't been able to figure out how to use it. It's crazy. Like, I bought it. I spent $400 on this thing because it's supposed to be able to help me plug in my stuff and it'll like create the course and create the book and, just create it when I plug in my stuff. But I can't figure out how to use it. Yeah. So when we talk about having spending problems, people don't want to admit to having a spending problem. And spending problem means different things to different people. And all of the people that are on here right now in the chat have heard me talk about this 15 million times in the last 30 days. But I absolutely have a spending problem. Absolutely. Do I go and spend money on Starbucks 5, 10, whatever day, times a week? Nope. I don't. I almost never leave the house. I leave the house like once a week to go grocery shopping. That's it. I do like to eat out because I hate to cook. I have learned how to use Grubhub. So that tends to get used at least once a week. My coffee, that's not frivolous expense. That's freaking necessity. But I have a spending problem because when I see something that I feel like is going to help my business and make it better, I may not do quite enough research on it prior to making the purchase. I may jump into a coaching program before I'm ready to jump into the coaching program, and or I haven't looked to see how much time commitment this coaching program is going to be, and then I'm either not getting everything out of it, or I am spending more time in the coaching program and less time on business. So spending problems look different to different people. Right? When you have a spending problem, it just means that you're not paying enough attention to what you have going out based on how much you have coming in. So you end up with more month than money. And so when I say do you have a spending problem, I am not meaning anything negative by it. And I probably need to either I'm going to cut this out of this video, like maybe I'll get Ralph to cut this out of this video, but like this needs to be heard. Having a spending problem is not negative, right? Recognizing that you have the problem is the first step to recovery. And figuring out exactly what, where you're spending so that you can recognize the problem and then you can make the adjustments that you need to make. That's the key. And I can help you do that. A lot of people have a problem with the word budget. Again, budget's not a nasty word, and it doesn't mean that I'm going to take away your ability to spend money. I would never do that. I like to spend money. I like to make money. So let's just make more money so we don't have spending problems. All right, so Heather said challenge accepted on that software that I have. Um, Vic says, I definitely did. Trying not to. Robin says, ask ChatGPT to explain how to use the program you bought. You know, that's a really, really good idea. I don't know if it can tell me, but I will absolutely ask it. I will absolutely ask it. Robin says, that sounds like a good topic for a whole series of vlogs. Yeah, maybe. It may just be something that I need to repeat. Like, I need to just do a vlog a day on what is the spending problem and do you have one? Because the whole thing is it's reframing, it's understanding, it's digging in. And most people are not able to dig in to their finances by themselves. Like, you tend to ignore what's right in front of you. And it becomes very overwhelming just to see all of the transactions and the numbers and not really understand it. So, I'm just going to start taking on clients that, like, I'm creating an offer with Marie that's going to launch in January, where you're going to get me and that side of things, and you're going to get her and the money mindset side of things, right? But in the meantime, I'm going to just create some coaching packages that will, where we can dig into what's going on, in your finances, and hopefully get control over that sooner rather than later. Heather says, yep, I stopped spending $200 a month at Starbucks. Lisa's like, whoa, $200? Yeah, but I know people that spend more than that. I know people that are spending $200 in a couple of days at Starbucks. Dawn says, yes, to making more money. Absolutely. Lisa, me, more money. Heather said, that's when I stopped cold turkey and started making my own. Absolutely. So much cheaper and less sugar. Absolutely. Vic says, $200 at Starbucks sounds pretty cheap compared to how much it could be. That's a true statement. That's a true statement, because most of the drinks are probably, like, we'll say $6. So, okay, so that's one a day. That's one a day for a month. Because I averaged it at $6, and it came out to be just over 33. So 33 orders. So I'm guessing that either Heather rounded up, or some of the drinks were a little more expensive. Heather says, we are manifested and calling in more wealth and abundance. Absolutely. Lisa says, Heather, do you make your coffees pretty, or are you practical? Like, I am absolutely practical. Heather's like, French press, baby, and slow pour overs, a Ninja fancy coffee maker that pulls coffee. I'm gonna have to get y'all a picture of my coffee maker. This is the biggest cup that I can fit under it. It's like a little Mr. Coffee. It's like a single, so one cup goes in there. And it has a little filter basket that I actually put my coffee into, and I fill the water in back. So it's just like a Mr. Coffee drip coffee maker. And but it's only for one cup at a time. And I love it. I take it with me everywhere. This is the second one. The one I have right now is the second one I've had. I bought the first one. It lasted me like 4 years, 4 or 5 years. So yeah, I love it. And I get a fresh cup every time I go make coffee. I love it. Lisa says, I heard a lady say yesterday that she doesn't even look at her receipt at the store. She just swipes her card. How do you do that? That seems so nuts to me. I mean, I know about what I have in my basket. When the total comes up, I swipe my card. But like, I just know, right? In my head, I just know. I don't have to, like, I got to a place with my, like, I'm not there right at the moment because that scam thing that happened, last month, but, generally speaking, there's enough money in my bank account that when I go, I swipe my card. I don't worry about it. Now, when I do to my bookkeeping, I see everything, but I pretty much know what's in my bank account all the time because I'm in there all the time. I look at my numbers every single day. Heather says, I have frothers to make cold foam. Y'all, that is just too much work for me. Just give me my damn coffee and leave me alone in the morning. I was like, I don't play, mama. Heather says, I want a good, rich coffee that has flavor depth. And that's what I have. A good, rich coffee that has flavor depth. I need to send Heather a bag of my coffee. Lisa says, yeah, but you know what you're spending. Yes, I do. Heather says, I got to know where my money is going. Absolutely. Robin says, I watch the prices as it gets scanned, and then I check my receipt. I find mistakes frequently. I have actually started going to self-checkout on purpose because, like you, I know what the price is supposed to come up as. And if I am going to self-checkout, then I'm scanning it slow enough that I'm paying attention to what the price is. So if I see something come up as a mistake, then I'm quick to say something and say, you gotta fix this. Plus, I use my most of the shopping I do is at Walmart, so I use my scanner in the store, my phone, to scan prices in the store. Heather's like, Cheryl, it takes less than 5 minutes. I'm like, Heather, my coffee from start to finish is like 3, and I'm drinking it. In the morning, I don't want to be screwed with. Like, it's bad enough that I have to get up and go take the dogs out. And like, so I start my coffee, I go take the dogs out, I come back in, I fix their bowls, depending on what time it is. I fix their bowls. They start eating and I get my coffee. Right? So it is what it is. Heather converted her grandfather from standard auto drip to pulled. So I've done the pour over. Now I don't know what pulled means, but I've done French press and I've done the pour overs. And my issue with that is the coffee is never as hot when I go to drink it. That's my problem with those. Now, I don't know what pulled is. Absolutely educate me. Do a video. I'm good. Vic says dogs are already messing with her, Heather. Absolutely. Like, I have to go get Wilson because he didn't want to get up and go out this morning, so Heather says pull is slow brew. Okay. I mean, I'm taking the dogs out, so I'm willing to find out what pull is. I'm willing. Educate me. Make me a video.
Have you ever tried crema de cafe? It's Italian coffee cream and it's insanely good. Today I'm going to show you how to make it with just a plastic bottle. First, grab an espresso shot or coffee from a mocha pot and add a few spoons of powdered sugar. And you need to make sure this coffee is cold or it can split the cream. Then add it to your leftover bottle and half fill the bottle with cream, leaving enough room for the cream to whip.
And then you just gotta shake. I'm not doing this on the internet, hang on.
Once you hear it change from sloshing to slapping, you're good to go. Use your bottle like a piping bag into a cup and finish with some chocolate. Coffee up. Have you ever tried crema de cafe?
Okay, so, I love my chat. I love you all. My goodness, I love you all. So, I'm not a big fan of cold coffee, but I am a huge fan of heavy cream. So, I may have to try this. I may have to try this one. Heather says that allows the actual flavor of the beans to come through, the slow pour. Or no, the pull. Sorry, pull. Lisa says, oh, sounds lovely. I do cold brew, darkest coffee I can get. Bye, Dawn. Yeah, it's after 9, so, slushing to slapping. Vic says, I hear tax deductions. Yes. I'll post some of my coffee videos in membership group. Very good. And all right. The conversion begins. Lisa's laughing at me about the slapping. I'm telling you what. One of these days, we're all going to get together. Speaking of which, I went through an hour and a half training yesterday on how to put together an event. So, I'm thinking the first one I do is going to be local. So how close is everybody to Maryland? Because the first one I'm going to do is going to be like Maryland, just outside of DC. And, you know, whether I do a one-day type event for just the locals and kind of get my feet wet, maybe that's what I will do. And then we can try a 3-day event. And then once I do a local 3-day event, then maybe I will try and plan a retreat or a local, you know, somewhere else. So Robin, we're on separate coasts. Lisa and Robin are closer together because Robin's at the top of the West Coast and Lisa's at the bottom of the West Coast. Vic is, everybody's around the edge of the country. Like, Heather's up here in the middle. Technically, the way that you see it on the screen, here's Robin, here's Lisa, here is, let's see, right about here is Heather, and then I'm about here. So yeah, like really, we're around the edge. Donna's in Wisconsin. Sarah, when Sarah is in the group, so Sarah is in Vegas. Robin says video conference it is. So yeah, Vic's in Mississippi. In Mississippi on the edge of Louisiana. There. I think I got it right now. So, one of the things that I learned was not to rely on my, like, to have someone come in and handle the streaming part, to have someone come in and handle the videography, to have someone come in and handle the photos. So, yeah. So I am going to start looking into how to go about doing this stuff. I mean, like putting it all together. So yes, I got it right. Mississippi on the edge of Louisiana, because she's always going to New Orleans for doc appointments. All right, y'all. It is 10 after 9. So that got moved up there. And so, I have until 11. Robin says, hire a producer. Not a producer necessarily. I do know a videographer who does post-production work also. So I do have somebody in my network that handles that. I would need to find somebody that is going to do photos, because I would have him stick with this video. I think he just does the video stuff, because he would do that, the B-roll and all that kind of thing. So anyway, it could be fun. All right. Love you all. I will see everyone on Monday. And no calls today. I'm just doing the AI. I'm doing the AI summit. Heather's doing the AI summit. So yeah, no calls today. No group calls today. But alrighty, love y'all. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, and I will see you back on Monday. Bye.